Hello and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, September 24th, we're diving into the AUDUSD, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Recent news has been buzzing with talk of the AUD's strength, but with global economic uncertainty and potential US interest rate cuts looming, the future for the AUDUSD is far from clear. We'll be analyzing the daily, hourly, and 15-minute charts to see how these events are playing out on the charts. We'll analyze key support and resistance levels, potential price reversals, and long and short-term trading opportunities. Let's start by looking at the daily chart. This gives us a broader perspective on the trend of the AUDUSD. Looking at the past few months, we can see a clear upward trend. However, we also notice a significant price drop in June. This likely reflects the global economic uncertainty that emerged during that period. The AUD is often considered a risk-on currency, so it tends to weaken when global risk appetite declines. The market is currently trying to determine the overall risk appetite and the direction of the global economy. This makes the AUDUSD highly sensitive to changes in sentiment. Next, let's switch to the 1-hour chart to get a more detailed view of recent price action. Here, we can see a clear uptrend. The price has been consistently making higher highs and higher lows. However, the price is currently trading near a key resistance level around 0.6850. This level has acted as resistance in the past. We need to see how the market reacts to this resistance level before making any assumptions about the future direction. If the price breaks above this level, it will be a strong bullish signal. However, if the price fails to break above this level and reverses downwards, it could be a bearish signal. Let's narrow down on the 15-minute chart to look at even more recent price action. This chart gives us a very granular view of how the market is moving. In the last few hours, the price has been consolidating around 0.6880. This suggests that the market is still trying to determine the direction of the next move. We can see some volatility in this chart, which is typical for short-term time frames. It's crucial to be aware of the potential for rapid price changes when trading on shorter time frames. Now, let's take a step back and discuss some key price levels that we should be keeping an eye on. The first key level to watch is the 0.6850 resistance level. This level has acted as resistance in the past, but if the price breaks above this level, it will be a strong bullish signal. The next key level is the 0.6800 support level. This level has acted as support in the past. If the price breaks below this level, it will be a bearish signal. However, it's worth noting that the RBA is expected to keep rates unchanged, which could provide support for the AUD. The US presidential election is also expected to impact the AUDUSD pair. The AUD is sensitive to risk appetite, so the election outcome could have a significant impact on its value. It's important to keep an eye on the news and events that could potentially influence the AUDUSD pair. Now, to wrap up, let's recap the key price levels to watch and potential predictions. The 0.6850 resistance level is the first key level to watch. If the price breaks above this level, it will be a strong bullish signal, suggesting a continuation of the uptrend. However, the 0.6800 support level is also important. If the price breaks below this level, it will be a bearish signal, suggesting a potential reversal of the uptrend. We need to see how the market reacts to these levels in the coming days to determine the likelihood of a bullish or bearish outcome. The AUDUSD is highly sensitive to global economic uncertainty and the outcome of the US presidential election. If the global economic outlook improves and the US presidential election outcome is seen as positive for the AUD, the likelihood of a bullish outcome for the AUDUSD will increase. Conversely, if the global economic outlook deteriorates and the US presidential election outcome is seen as negative for the AUD, the likelihood of a bearish outcome for the AUDUSD will increase. It's important to stay informed about these events and monitor the market closely to make informed trading decisions. And that's it for today's analysis of the AUDUSD. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Explain the Charts for more insightful market analysis. Let's now zoom in on the hourly chart to get a better picture of the recent price action. Here, we can see that the AUDUSD has been making higher highs and higher lows in recent days. This is a clear sign of an upward trend. However, the price is currently trading near the 0.6850 resistance level, which we mentioned earlier. We need to see how the market reacts to this level in the next few hours. If the price breaks above this level, it would be a strong bullish signal, indicating a continuation of the upward trend. On the other hand, if the price fails to break above this level and reverses downwards, it could be a bearish signal, suggesting a potential reversal of the uptrend. This is especially important to consider as the US dollar has been firming due to strong US consumer inflation data. This could weigh on the AUDUSD pair. The AUDUSD is sensitive to global risk appetite, so the US election could have a significant impact on its value. The market is closely watching for further evidence of an economic slowdown. This could also impact the AUDUSD pair. If the RBA surprises the market with a rate cut, it could also lead to a downward move in the AUDUSD. We need to stay vigilant and monitor the market closely for any signs of a potential reversal. Let's shift to the 15-minute chart to look at even more recent price action. Here, we see a slight downward trend, with the price moving below 0.6880. This could be a sign that the AUDUSD is losing momentum. However, it's important to note that we're looking at a very short time frame. The price could easily bounce back up. We'll need to keep an eye on the next few hours to see how the market is developing. Now, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart to see how the market is reacting to the recent decline. As we mentioned earlier, the price has been consolidating around 0.6880 in the last few hours. This chart gives us a very granular view of how the market is moving. The consolidation could be a sign of indecision in the market. It's still unclear which way the market is going to move next. We're seeing some volatility in this chart, which is typical for short-term timeframes. It's important to be aware of the potential for rapid price changes when trading on shorter timeframes. If the price breaks above 0.6880, it could signal a bullish breakout, suggesting a continuation of the upward trend. However, if the price breaks below 0.6880, it could signal a bearish breakout, suggesting a potential reversal of the uptrend. We need to keep a close eye on this level to see how the market is reacting. The market is currently waiting for key economic data releases, such as Australian inflation data and US core PCE data. These data releases could potentially trigger a move in the AUDUSD. The AUDUSD is also sensitive to global risk appetite, so any news or events related to the US presidential election could also trigger a move in the AUDUSD. It's crucial to stay informed about these events and monitor the market closely to make informed trading decisions. Remember, the market is constantly evolving, and it's essential to adapt your trading strategy accordingly. Now, let's summarize the key price levels to watch and our overall outlook for the AUDUSD. The 0.6850 resistance level is a critical level to watch on the hourly chart. A break above this level would be a strong bullish signal. However, the 0.6800 support level on the daily chart is also important. A break below this level could be a bearish signal. The 0.6880 consolidation level on the 15-minute chart is worth monitoring for potential breakouts. The market is currently in a state of flux, with global economic uncertainty, the US presidential election, and upcoming economic data releases all playing a role in determining the future direction of the AUDUSD. If the global economic outlook improves and the US presidential election outcome is seen as positive for the AUD, the likelihood of a bullish outcome for the AUDUSD will increase. Conversely, if the global economic outlook deteriorates and the US presidential election outcome is seen as negative for the AUD, the likelihood of a bearish outcome for the AUDUSD will increase. It's essential to stay informed about these events and monitor the market closely to make informed trading decisions. That concludes our in-depth analysis of the AUDUSD. Thank you for joining us on Explain the Charts, and remember to like and subscribe for more insightful market analysis.